number 3.
Ugh.
UFC 230 is this Saturday night at Madison Square Garden. The main event is a heavyweight title between Daniel Cormier and recent internet superstar Derek Lewis, who took his trunks off after his win at UFC 229 last month and said his balls was hot. The prop, will or won't anyone say balls in the post-fight interview for Cormier Lewis on Saturday night?
You know it's going to happen. The Black Beast is back. He's got a catchphrase now. He's not just the Black Beast. Now he's the Black Beast with the balls that be hot. Joe Rogan himself made a shirt. There's a shirt that people are wearing with "My balls be hot" written across it. And when he wins, by the way, because I do think he's going to take down Cormier, I do think that'll be the first thing out of his mouth. So we talk about his balls. This guy's big black balls have been the conversation of every interview he's done now. He says he's training 3 hours instead of 1 hour because the 2 added hours are for his balls.
Wow.
Okay, that's a public statement that he made. This cat's all about his balls, and I hope he keeps them in his trunks this time, but he is going to say it. It will be said multiple times during that fight.
Well, I don't know if he's going to say it or anyone else is going to say it, because we're saying it a zillion times during the match, and I think it's going to be old before the end of the match.
You think his balls are going to get old?
Well,
it's going to be old balls by the end of the fight?
They're definitely heavy. They might as well be old.
How do you know they're heavy? Have you seen the Black Beast balls?
I think we all have. Have you not? You don't follow him on Instagram, and you should, because he's great on Instagram and he's hilarious.
He puts his nuts on Instagram.
Listen, I think he's trying to clean up his act, and he will say testicles. I do not think he will say balls. I think balls is a dumb term, to be honest. I think he might say ball, singular, because
he has 2.
Well, we don't know that. I know that he has one giant ball for sure, the one that I've seen.
You think those 2 nuts are one giant nut? Is that what you think?
And who has the balls to say balls to that guy? I am just saying.
Joe Rogan did.
He is literally giant. He's like bigger than the mountain.
Joe Rogan will talk about his balls. We all know that. That's the topic of conversation, Gothard. By the way, a classy show, Rob. I will note that we talk about testicles for a full minute and a half on this show.
Absolutely.
While
By the way,
we're top notch.
You guys, I'm sorry, you were talking about old heavy balls, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can weigh in on this. Look, guys, the balls are the best.
Oh yeah.
It's the best. It's what it should be. And the fact that his balls be hot, there's nothing wrong with it. They're making T-shirts. The #1 Halloween costume this year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, his balls.
No.
Everyone's wearing big black balls this Halloween.
No,
everybody's wearing balls.
not.
Oh yeah.
They are.
My
some
son
of us are
begged me.
wearing
My son
troll
begged me to give me balls this year. I was like, no.
So what do we think? Are balls going to be spoken about after the fight?
The balls are totally going to be talked about.
Yeah.
So, Santino, you get 20, and Sarah, you get 2.
15? Oh.
No, I like it. See, and now it's a much closer game.
I get 2.
He gets 2. That's
Gothard,
fine.
make sure you put in my 2.
I just did.
He did.
I just did.
The number of balls.
That Cormier has and will be spoken about, not one. This whole one nut theory that you got is interesting.
I don't know.
I'm kind of into it.
How am I supposed to take the not on that?
Well, you know,
Well,
some
I
of these
had to.
topics.
This
What do you do, you know? We're going to talk about nuts again.